Welcome, creative adventurers. I'm Debbie Cohn with D. Cohn Designs. Thank you for stopping by today. Have you ever wondered what to do with those selvages that you trim off the edges of your fabric? You hate to throw them away. It's a lot of material, but don't know what to do with them. Today I'm going to review Modern Selvage Quilting by Rial Nason. It's a book that I found at my local library. I was thinking one day about what to do with selvages. I had decided to begin collecting them, and here is a bin full that I've been collecting for more than a year, and I didn't know what to do with them. I decided I would save both the edges with the numbers and the manufacturer on it, as well as the ones that have the sections that have just the fringy part, like that. You can see that. There we go. Now you can see the fringe, and the sections where there's just tiny little holes but no fringe. So I have a big pile and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I saw this book one day at my local library and I thought I'd look through it. So here is my review of Modern Selvage Quilting. Please stay tuned until the end so that you'll find out which project am I going to sew and take you along on a video tutorial as I do. In my video today, I will cover the three main criteria that I look at when I'm looking for a book for possible purchase, and the things that stood out for me and the things I wish there were more of or less of. And then I'll give you my recommendation on whether I think that it's worth purchasing. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Head on over to my blog at D. Cohn Designs. There you'll find a free table runner pattern and lots of other inspiration. So let's get started. In this video, instead of thumbing through the pages and holding them up to the camera, this video I'm going to use still photographs that I took from the book to help you understand the information that I'm talking about. So my first criteria when looking at a book for possible purchase is it well organized. I found that this book was well organized. It had short, easy to find sections. Each section of the book was clearly labeled. So the book is divided into basically two parts. One is about selvages, how to understand them and what to look for, and how to use them in a project. And then the other portion of the book, as you would expect, is projects. Found that the book was logically laid out. One section led to the next in an understandable way. In addition to having short sections being logically laid out, I felt that the information was easy to find. That made it a well-organized book for me. The second thing that I look for is content. Is the content understandable and usable? My answer here is a resounding yes. I felt that with 17 different projects, there was something here for almost everyone. In addition to the typical quilts and quilt-related projects, wall hangings and pillows, there were also some other more non-traditional items such as Christmas ornaments and a valance. I thought the valance was the most unique and interesting project to add to this book. I felt that the content was quite understandable. Whether you were looking at information on how to sew the selvages together or at the directions for individual projects, everything was clearly laid out and numbered and included both illustrations and photos. The third thing I look for is visual appeal. Is the book laid out in a fresh and easy to read, appealing manner in terms of color and layout? And here again, I give it a big yes. In the section, she uses a coordinated color palette amongst the section dividers and the projects that are shown so that it makes a cohesive look for the book. In addition, there's plenty of white space when she's giving information or directions so that you can clearly focus on the information provided. And I really like that she provides both color illustrations and color photos in her directions for the project. I think that adds a lot to the understanding for the reader on how to put the projects together. The three things that I like best about this book are that she shows three different methods of how to put your selvages together. She shows a wide variety of projects, so there's something there for everyone, from the very simple and small to the bigger, more complex and challenging projects. The last thing I like best about the book is that it's easy to follow and understand. It makes you feel like you could do this project in an easy and quick way. There were two things I felt that were maybe just a little missing from the book. The first was I found myself wanting even more projects by the end of the book. Perhaps she might include in a future book something about how to mix selvages and applique, or maybe selvages with actual patchwork, traditional blocks, or maybe mixing selvages and 30s fabrics or Civil War reproduction fabrics. There's still a lot here to really love. The other thing I felt that maybe was just a little bit lacking was information about how the selvages will work with the regular cotton fabrics. After all, we're taught to cut off the selvages on our fabrics because they shrink at a different rate than the regular part of the material. So she does say that she has mixed both selvages and regular cotton fabric with no problems. She's washed and dried some of her projects and has not had any difficulties. But I was hoping for more, either a comparison or maybe a more in-depth discussion about that, so that I would feel assured when I make a project with a lot of selvages in it and I mix it with cotton that there wouldn't be any distortion or problems with how my project will turn out. But other than that, I thought the book was good. Overall, my recommendation is to buy this book. I don't buy very many books at all. If I know it's just a one and done type of thing, then I won't buy the book. But in this case, I feel there are several projects that really interest me, and I'm going to buy that book. This review is not endorsed or affiliated in any way with any publisher or the author at all. It's simply my personal opinion about the book. That being said, that I will look for either a local source to buy the book, or if I can't, after I check my local independent bookstore, then I will purchase the book online. Now, the project that I chose to make will be this one. It is the pillow. She shows it in a 15-inch. I'm going to make mine in a 13-inch because that is the size pillow form that I have. So stay tuned in the next few weeks and there will be a video tutorial as I make this project from her book. Thank you for watching. Again, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and tell a friend and head on over to my blog at Decone Designs, where you'll find lots of inspiration and a free pattern just for you. Take care. I'll see you next time. So please, if you like this video, give it a big thumb. Before we get started, if you like this, in addition to having short sections, being wall hangings and